Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. Welcome to another Monday Motivation. This is Lindsay Huddleston with Sports Psychology Solutions, just coming at you, coming off this Thanksgiving Day weekend. Hoping that everyone had a great time. I had a wonderful time. Was able to see family and friends. That's always a great thing. Always a great thing this time of year. But I'm equally reminded about the struggles that many people have, about the challenges that they face, especially this time of year. We talk about the holidays and remembering loved ones who may not be with you, remembering tragedies, and it's very easy for that anxiety to start to build, especially on Monday mornings. It's been said that Monday morning at 10 a.m. are when the most heart attacks occur in the world, because people arrive at a job they may not be pleased with. They may think about all the things they're challenging and being challenged with. Many of you guys went out Black Friday. Jay Ham in the building. You know I got to get with you. Went out Black Friday to try to figure out some things. Coach Ingram, how you doing, man? Got out there and got to shopping and want to get things done. And let me guess, there's never enough. Unless you're a financial manager like the great barber Jermaine Hammond, who handles business, people are overwhelmed. Oh, Christmas is coming. I got to buy these gifts. I got to do all these things. And it's very easy for us to get locked in the cycle of negativity. And we figure it's do or die. Just like Michigan State Spartans on Saturday, their win against Maryland. They felt that if they didn't win, it would be do or die, not having a bowl game. But is it really do or die? We put these things on ourselves and say, if I don't get this job, if I don't get this position, if this relationship doesn't work, it's do or die. Hagens, good morning, brother. Dr. Hagen's in the building. But I think that in this holiday season, it's very important that we're very aware of our emotional stability, and also know that anxiety can be emotionally contagious too. That's right, emotionally contagious. If you're around others, a spouse, a friend, or just your coworkers, whoever it may be, who allow themselves to be caught up with the anxiety that's taking place, don't let it get the best of you. See my good friend Brian Filson with High Fields. I know you're helping a lot of young people through this holiday season. But what do you do when it's do or die? You have to remember, and I thought about this myself, so many times I judge myself personally for not achieving a goal. I judge myself personally for not being where I want to be. I judge myself personally for an emotional failure in a relationship. But what we have to realize that if you're a God-fearing person, God knows your heart, God knows your intent, and all you can do is put forth that effort going forward. You take some of that knowledge and start today, no doubt, brother. You know I got to get with you, get down to the new spot too. But what I'm saying is I just don't want you guys to be overwhelmed on this Monday coming off of the holiday. Let's be real. After Black Friday, I don't know, do you have more money that you started with this weekend or less? And sometimes the financial part can be a challenge because you got these things you want to do and things come up in life. And it's really hard if you're behind with the finances you want to deal with, not happy in your relationship, and then you get this thing where everyone's coming together for the holiday. People are coming home from school, visiting, connecting. Social media is popping, and you're kind of comparing yourself. Am I where I want to be? How do I look in that picture? What did that person say to me? There's so many things that can really start this Monday off bad. That's why I want to just put a positive note to you all to say it's going to be okay. What you may have planned and what you may not have achieved is no reflection on how great you really are. You have to realize that though people may put out a positive aura, they have things they challenge with. And just because you're challenged with something doesn't mean you're not being successful. I once read that successful people have challenges. They just figure out how to solve them. Or how I like to say is, I don't have problems, I have puzzles. So on this Monday, with this Monday motivation, whether you're Michigan State football getting ready for a bowl announcement next week, or Michigan State basketball, my guys getting ready for Duke to come to town tomorrow, Tuesday. I look forward to being there. Don't feel that the outcome of the game determines your value. Don't feel the outcome of the job or the relationship or the conversation determines your value. In many cases, it won't go the way you want. And just because it didn't go the way you want doesn't mean it's going to determine what the true outcome is going to be. You have to have peace. You have to find out that you are happy with who you are. You have to know that you're content with giving your best effort. And if your best effort doesn't get you the goal you achieve, it doesn't mean you don't quit. It doesn't mean you don't give up. It doesn't mean you feel less than yourself. So I'm just sending this out to somebody that they can feel good about themselves on this Monday. I know how dangerous and difficult a Monday can be coming off a big weekend, but I'm just grateful that I'm going to go into this week one day at a time, focused on Monday today, being my best self, being present, being focused, and any challenge I have, it's not a challenge. It's just something I got to figure out. And it's not going to have a greater impact on my greater goal. What you have to deal with and overcome today while you're waiting in line to get your coffee or to talk to somebody or to be on the telephone is not going to impact your greater goal of happiness and peace. Jimmy, I know you love the Motivation Mondays. I love you too over in, the Middle East, representing for the culture. So with that, I won't keep you guys too much. I just want to put out a positive note and summarize it. What do you do when it's do or die? Know that it's never do or die. If it doesn't happen the way you want and that situation doesn't work out, unfortunately, you may have to go and deal with a situation you didn't want. But it's never do or die. It's never over. And I talk about this especially on the cusp of the new conversation I'll be having about mental health. I talk a lot about mental toughness, but we're going to talk more about mental health. We're going to have some great guests in the days to come to talk about this new SPS series about our mental health and making sure that we are wealthy mentally, not just financially. And really thinking that I'm not the only one going through something. And if I'm going through something, what tools do I have to help me get through this? And what resources am I reaching out to? I'm going to be reaching out and promoting a lot of different resources throughout the Metro Detroit area, the greater Lansing area, throughout the state of Michigan, using the great resources of these organizations to say there is help to help you. And the last thing I'll say, there's nothing wrong with needing help. Anyone who's achieved anything great has done it by getting help. And we have a new frontier in 2019 going into 2020, dealing with the mental health battle that comes from social media. Yeah, I said it. Dealing with the mental health challenges that come from social media and us comparing ourselves to others, or as my good friend said, comparing ourselves to imaginary people. So when it's do or die, it's not really do or die. Put yourself in a position to do the best, prepare the best, and go do all that you can and leave it all on the field, leave it all on the floor, leave it all at your job, leave it all in a relationship. And then you can walk away with a clean heart and a healthy mind. So with that, I want to wish you guys a great week. And as I always sign off, you want to work on everything you're doing piece by piece, bit by bit. Check the box as you go. I've done my first thing this morning, got my Monday motivation out to my folks, and I'm going to go on my day. I look forward to talking to you guys soon, and thank you for the support, and have a great Monday, have a great week, and have a great holiday and a great rest of 2019 going into a great 2020. Peace and blessings.